So on this video, I'll be doing skills that would make you money in Canada, but in an updated version. So each of my points, I'll be able to speak more on them so that you understand where I am actually coming from. The first skill I'll be talking about is in three folds, and that is in the food business. And I would just like to say a few more things on that particular skill so that people understand and don't think that it's an automatic process of making money. However, if things are done the right way, you will make money. So anything food in Canada is a very regulated industry. So as long as you want to go into that area and you want to do it big, not just that, oh, you're cooking for family and friends and that, no, you want it to be a business, you have to go through the regulations. So you would have to have a food handling certificate. You have to get approval from the city of where you stay so that they can approve your space, the place you'll be cooking, your utensils. They're going to check all of that. And as long as you pass the requirements, then you can operate successfully as a food vendor. Okay? So it's easy to say that if you know how to cook, you make a lot of money, but you need to understand that most of these industries are regulated, so you have to go by the books. Okay, except you're just doing it for yourself, for your family. It's not, you're not making it a business that it will be out there. So cooking, sure, you will make money. Baking is one of that areas as well. In frame, is the light good, is this good? And then I forgot to wear my mic. So baking on its own, I know quite a lot of vendors that is also their full-time job, but there are some as well that it is a side hustle. So if you're going all out for that particular business, again, there are rules and regulations. But if you're just like, just do it for the fun of it, for the sake of it, when my friend wants to celebrate her daughter's birthday, I can just do it. Then you can just make it like a side hustle and you can do that, okay? Now for drinks, there's a business I feel like is just booming now because every party there's either mocktails or cocktails. So if you are a mixologist, if you are not and you are open to learning, learn it really well. So that once you come here, you are able to just get into the groove of things and begin to do business, honestly. So I hope I've been able to shed more light on that skill in that area. Now the other one I want to talk about is in the hair business, hairdressing. Women will like to look good. As long as you're good, people will book you, people will come to you, people will get their braids done. In Canada, for an adult, you can be braiding up to $250, and that's without your attachments. So think about it. If that is your 9 to 5, you will make more money than me that is sitting in an office from 9 to 5, honestly, right? And then for parents, you with girl child like me, in my case, I make my children's hair. I tell my husband all the time, do you know how much I'm saving us? So I am able to do that and save. So the one I patronize, which is barbing. Barbing is a skill that you should know for the sake of your family. You remember I said skills that would save you money in Canada, skills that would make you money in Canada. Either side of the coin, you will benefit from it. Barbing, $35 is what I used to get my haircut. Anytime I go to this barber, my Ghanaian barber, there are loads of people sitting and waiting, and there are 3 barbers in that store. Skills, handwork, it pays. It pays more. Handwork, it makes more money. Skills, handwork, it pays more, I'm telling you. So take it seriously. If you're just planning to relocate, you're planning to come to Canada, you're planning to go to any Western country, if not for the money you will make, learn this skill for yourself so you can even save yourself the money. The last one in that line of business is wigging, like I said. We love to wear our wigs. We look good in our wigs, but we also need to keep those wigs in good condition. An average woman have up to 6, 8, 10 wigs. And if you wear these wigs once, twice, 3 times, they will begin to accumulate sweat, dirt, and all of that. You need to, if you cannot do it for yourself, see, life in abroad is busy. Life is busy. So a lot of things you want to outsource. If you're already working and making money, 9 to 5, you outsource to all these people with skills. I've revamped wig before. One cost me $50. I see on Instagram this particular lady where I live. She's so good with this thing, and people are rushing her. Like one person can take 6 weeks at a time to her. Business, good business. And I know Nigeria, you can easily learn these things. I, for one, when I was coming to Canada 10 years ago, I went to learn makeup. When I got here, I was pursuing early childhood education. I left the makeup skill by the side. So that's how it is. Anyway, I'm going to move to makeup. Since I mentioned makeup, you will make money as a makeup artist. You will make money as a makeup artist as long as you're good. You'll make money. Then together with guillotine, wow, you'll make money. Again, because of the seasons of the year, summer is their busiest period, but people make money. During any time of the year, like we like to glam up, we like to look good. We like to make a statement. So anytime, anyhow, we get glammed up. Makeup artists are always very, if you have an event and you don't book or time, I promise you, you won't get any makeup artist to make you up. Okay, so that's good business. And from makeup, I'm going to go to video photography and videography. Sometimes most people that does these things full time, they combine it, so the person can be a makeup artist and then have photography alongside the business. Now photography is no joke. In this age and time, people go all out for photo shoots. Of course, they want to keep memories, they want to celebrate themselves. And most of the time, before somebody does a party, there's always a photo shoot done. So it's good business. And these photographers are not smiling. A friend of mine is turning 40 in a matter of weeks. She's paying close to $2,000. No jokes, to get herself and her family to have a photo shoot. And this photographer doesn't do makeup. So makeup is coming, but just for photography. You know, this photography work too, like some people are just so talented with it. So you will pay for that talent. So that skill, don't sleep on it. I promise you, you would make money. In the long run, if you know what you're doing, it will become your main source of income. I promise you. Handyman. I'm going to categorize all of it together. Plumbing, electrician, just someone fix guy, like DIY, because there's a lot of DIY in the Western world. You buy a bed, you put it together. You buy a table, you'll fix it by yourself. Everything is just in pieces. Go to any store, IKEA, all those household stores, everything is just in boxes. You will come and put your stuff together. If you have that skill, people will call for it for you to come and help. Hang a TV is something, and people charge per hour. Like, time is money here. That's why I said you are sitting in your office, you are earning how much per hour? A handyman, a workman, Onishe Owo, like we would say in Yoruba, is earning more than you per hour. So plumbing, as long as you are living in a house, you would have plumbing issues. And if you can do that for yourself, you save yourself money. I know we Nigerians, I can't be a plumber. I'm not asking you to be a plumber, but you can save yourself some costs. Like a lot of times, children, oh, the toilet clogs or whatever, anything. If you have that skill, painting is also another one. Electrician, you should be able to change bulbs or just change something. Handyman, let's talk about repairs as well. Phone, laptops, if you can learn, if you have those skills, you can do all these small, small ones by the side. Put yourself on Facebook Marketplace and say you can repair a phone. You will get customers. That might not be a full-time hustle, but it can be bringing in small, small things. Like whatever skill, do not sleep on it. Do not. It will bring you money. Abroad, it will bring you money. And you know where I feel sad is when we are growing up back home, our parents don't encourage this handwork, mechanic, tailoring, all those things. They don't encourage it. You must go to university, you must collect a degree. Let's leave that one. That brings me to my next skill, sewing. My sister, if you can sew, don't sleep on it. Once you land in Canada, you put yourself out there, people see your designs, what you can do, you will make money. And you know, to this work of sewing, there are grades. Oh, you know, all this customized Vicky James kind of sewing now. If that's your style, you'll be charging in thousands. If you are just skirt and blouse type of, that's where you're at, you will still make money, $300, $400 to make those. If you're also in another category that you can make amendments, alterations, all those things, you make money. I sent my daughter to a sewing class last summer. She can now make basic things. She can help us amend clothes at home. All the amendments, alterations we need in this house, she's doing it. The last time she helped my friend to do alterations, of course, because they were encouraging her as a pre-teen that has the skill. They paid her $50. My daughter collected the money and was like, ah, mommy, give me my money. That's a skill. So if you know, and there's just markets for it. No matter what, you will find your own people, you will find your own community that will patronize you. So don't sleep on those skills. I also would like to talk about playing instruments, any type of instrument, piano, saxophone. Let me tell you this one. People, when they plan their parties, they would always get a saxophonist come and serenade their guests. In a party, a saxophonist, the last one I heard about, it charges 1,500. Maybe you're having a birthday and you want to him to just come serenade your guests. Churches look for instrumentalists, whatever you can play, and they will pay you. People that sing or have record that whatever it is, instrument, it will make you some money by this. And the last one, which I really want to talk about, is driving. Driving is a skill that it would do you a lot of good if you already have an idea from back home. You were already driving. Now, no matter how long you have driven in your home country, when you get to Canada, for example, any other Western world, you will go through the steps again. You will get your tests done. You do a driving test. So it's a different ballgame. Whatever you've learned back home, I promise you, it's different where you're going. So you have to learn your speed limits, your signs, your roads, it's different. So if you already know how to drive, the process is shortened compared to you don't know how to drive back home and then you have to start from learning how to drive and learning how to drive it. There are instructors that are made for that, except you have a family member that can help in that process, but they can't really commit so much for you, right? A driving class can cost up to $150. And then you do that until you think you're strong, and then you do your tests, driving tests. There are classes to driving. So that's why I said in my last video that driving is a skill that will save you money. It will save you a lot of stress. Okay. Another way to look at driving is once you come into a new country, it helps you settle in fast if you know how to drive. Why? Because if you are moving from point A to point B, you're registering, you're getting your social insurance number, health card, those initial settling, you need to buy some things from the store. You can easily maneuver your way to get things settled in because you can drive. Let's say, for example, you're going to a particular point, point A. If you have a car and you drive there, it might take you 5 minutes. If you don't have a car and you're getting on a bus, it can take you an hour and some. Think about it. Driving will save you some stress. Now, looking at the business side of things, driving can also, if you know how to drive and you can quickly go through the steps of becoming a driver in Canada, you can also make money from that because there are jobs that driving is a requirement, especially in a country like Canada. If you don't have a car or if you don't start driving on time, it will stress you. Like that analogy that I put there, you're going to a place that if you drove a car, it would take you 5 minutes. If you get on the bus, you can take an hour and some. And if you choose to be, in fact, you can't survive on just taking Uber to everywhere you're going. Your pockets will fill it. So I hope this um, shines more light on all of the skills to encourage you. Pick one skill, see what you can quickly learn if you don't have any skill, and it will pay you. It will pay you when you travel, when you relocate to a Western world. Thank you so much. I'm glad that I was able to do this updated video from my last video, and I hope that I'll see you on my next video. Encourage your girl by clicking on the subscribe button. Click also on the notification button, like, comment. There might be any skill I've missed out, and from experience you can share with people. Put it in the comment section and share. Thank you. Until next time. Bye bye.